Hey everybody, Natasha here with Eagle Evangelism Ministry. I haven't made a video in a while. There's a lot of little testimonies I have that I haven't shared, but I'm realizing that I'm needing to do that more often than I'm not. And so today I just want to share a little one about what happened yesterday. It happened in a Starbucks parking lot. It's so funny. I don't understand what Starbucks has to do with ministry, but for some reason it's just a place where, you know, I guess everybody needs coffee and everybody wants to be there and everybody meets there. And, you know, it's one of those things, I guess, in our generation. Anyways, I have been looking for this simple thing, cowgirl boots, for about 3 years. And so I often won't waste or spend money on myself on things that are very expensive or that I don't know for sure I'm going to want. And so I have been in search of some. Yesterday, I had found a pair online. And online, I mean like in the buy and sells and the trades. And in Kelowna here. And I fell in love with them. And so she wanted $100 for them. I'm like, well, could I barter with you? Like, you know, trade something, clothes, shoes. And anyway, she told me she would meet me downtown. And so that worked out great because we were actually going into town. We had some clothes to give to the homeless, and I had a box of cookies I wanted to hand out. And so it was all around the same area, and God lines things up like that, which is so great. And so I met her, I tried them on, they fit, and they're beautiful. And I was so excited. And so when I left her, she said, I said, what can I get for you? And she said, how about $50? So, and she cut it in half right there. And still I was like, oh, I just don't have the money. I'm like, please hold on to them for me. Within half an hour, that money had come to me, the $50, to get them. So I had messaged her back and said, okay, I can afford them. And she said, so I had to take one of my daughters to a movie, and I prayed and prayed. I was like, Father, I know it's just shoes, but I really, really want them. And I typically don't like to ask for silly things, like I think it's silly like that, like a pair of cowboy boots, but it was something I just have wanted, you know. And this is how wonderful God is. So he always knew which shoes I was going to get. He knows that I love unique things. These boots happen to be from Brazil, and they were hardly worn, and they're stunning. And she met me again at Starbucks in the parking lot, and I was so excited. I gave her the money, she gave me the boots, and I said, I hope you have an amazing day because, you know, you just made mine. And I kind of teared up, and she said, I've had a horrible day. And it was in that very moment, I was like, this woman has twice drove over the bridge from West Kelowna into Kelowna to meet me for this one pair of shoes. And I just extended my arms to her and said, please let me pray. And as I hugged her, I prayed, and I could feel her crying and weeping. And it was just so powerful. And I think she felt so encouraged. And I said, I don't know if you know Jesus, but, you know, he certainly loves you. And she said, I do. It was just, she said, make sure you send pictures when you have the shoes on. I'm like, I'm going to wear my jeans and my dresses, and I have them on right now. And when I left and I was driving, I was like, my son's like, Mom, you're like a little girl, because I was screaming in the car. I was so excited. And I said, you know, isn't that the way of the Lord? You know, sometimes we have to wait because he wants to bring us something, but he'll use that opportunity for us to be reminded that that gift's from him. And he can also use the opportunity to gift somebody else. So not only did I get that gift that I wanted for like 3 years, I was able to pray for somebody and bring her comfort and love through Jesus, knowing that she's loved and that that whole situation was also set up for her. So God's timing is perfect. If you'll just wait, you will definitely see that, and it'll bless many. Bless you and have a great day. Love you. Mwah.